Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're cutting through the buzz around this weight loss pill called PhenQ. I mean, it seems like it's literally everywhere on social media feeds, right?
It really does.
Yeah, and our sources really dig in to see if it's, legit, a game changer, or maybe just another really overpriced placebo. So let's try and unpack the truth for you.
Absolutely. And that synthesis is so important because, well, navigating health claims can feel like walking through a minefield sometimes.
You're sure?
So I think our mission for this deep dive is to really understand this fascinating paradox.
Hmm.
How can a product with, frankly, pretty modest scientific backing command such a premium price
Hmm.
and generate these huge viral testimonials?
Right.
It's about looking at how things like this are presented versus, their actual real-world impact.
Okay, so given all that hype then, what is PhenQ exactly? And what's the big promise behind its ingredients, according to the research we looked at?
Well, okay, it's described as a multi-ingredient supplement. It features this fancy patented blend they call alpha-lacis reset.
Fancy name.
Yeah, they claim it supercharges metabolism. Then you've got other stuff like capsax powder that's from chili peppers, supposedly burns fat.
Ah, the pepper thing.
Right. Plus chromium picolinate and, no surprise here, caffeine. A good dose of it.
Okay. And I guess this is where it gets really interesting because our sources point out this huge gap between what those ingredients claim to do and what the actual science says.
Exactly. The source material is pretty blunt. It says the science is meh compared to the big claims.
Okay.
Yeah, like take alpha-lipoic acid, that's part of their special blend. It might lead to maybe an extra 2-3 pounds lost over several months.
2 or 3 pounds over months.
Months, yeah.
Yeah.
And the pepper extract, it maybe burns about 50 extra calories a day.
50.
50, which the source kind of dryly points out is like one cookie worth.
One cookie. Wow.
But then you see these testimonials, right? People claiming 44-pound losses.
Huge numbers.
Massive. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, I mean, it's obvious these people were also making major diet changes,
Yeah.
exercising, The pill didn't magically do that all by itself. Definitely not.
Okay. One cookie. So for potentially burning the equivalent of a single cookie, you're paying. No, that leads to the cost, doesn't it? I'm guessing this isn't cheap, especially for such modest returns. What did our sources say about the price tag?
Not cheap at all. We're talking a pretty premium price, $70 for one bottle.
$70.
Yep, which breaks down to over $2 a day.
Wow.
And you also got to consider the practical downsides, right? The source mentions real side effects, things like jitters, headaches, sleep issues, probably from all that caffeine.
Right, the caffeine hit.
And there's also this slightly sneaky aspect to their money-back guarantee. Turns out they keep shipping costs and also charge you a 5% handling fee.
Oh, really? So it's not quite a full guarantee then?
Not exactly. So I think this raises a really important question, doesn't it? Where could that $70 be better spent for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So after digging into the science, or lack thereof, the cost, those hidden fees, what's the final verdict from our source on PhenQ? Is it a buy or a pass?
Well, the overall conclusion seems pretty clear. PhenQ is not a complete scam, but it's definitely not magic. That sums it up nicely, I think.
Okay, not bad, Jeff.
Right. It has, modest effects at best for a premium price. And the strong takeaway message is that the real work still comes from you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the material draws a pretty clear line. It suggests who should buy it, basically. People with money to burn who want convenience, maybe a tiny psychological boost,
Okay.
versus who should one, which is pretty much anyone expecting dramatic results without putting in the hard yards with diet and exercise changes.
Got it. So ultimately, the core takeaway for you, the listener, seems to be that $70 would be better spent on actual food or a gym membership. Things that actually support real sustainable progress.
Absolutely. True progress in weight management really comes from those fundamental lifestyle changes that you can stick with long term. And I think maybe a final thought for you to consider is this. When you're looking at any health or wellness product, it's so crucial to look past the flashy claims, the testimonials, and try to understand the realistic scientific evidence, or sometimes the lack of it. Really encourage you to think about sustainable strategies over those tempting quick fixes. So what stands out to you about where you should invest your effort, your time, your resources for results that actually last? Something to think about.